Hello again. Welcome back to our NASCAR Thunder 2004 career mode playthrough in the Hills Bros Coffee Pontiac. Last episode, unfortunately, was very short, very brutal, and involved me getting bullied heavily for what was basically like 10 minutes of torture. Today, we go to Texas, and hopefully we'll be just that little bit quicker. There are a few good setups out there for Texas, and I do plan on using them. Hopefully, get a top 30. I don't see us getting anything better because we did blow the car up last time. Yeah, the equipment's in a bit of disarray because it's all we have left. So, it's just looking real quick, a little refresher in case you missed last episode or anything like that. We ended it with Kevin Harvick. We blew him up. Mike Skinner won because they got the bug where the last place car finishes at first. And that just so happened to be Mike Skinner. For the standings, Tony Stewart has caught and passed Dale Jr. He now leads with a 30-point lead. Tony Stewart has been try-harding it up, really. If we go to the lap champion, he's just by far and away the fastest driver. Honestly, the fact that it's even close is kind of amusing. You can see we've got a lot of enemies now. Dale Jr. was just kind of like a friendly fire thing. Sterling Marlin ultimately DNF'd us. Elliott Sadler, I don't even know what the hell his problem was, but he bumped us. Yeah, we don't have a lot of friends out there, to say the least, and that's okay because a lot of them are running up front, not really going to see them that often. Next race after this is Talladega. We'll have our fresh stuff, and then we unfortunately go to Martinsville to suffer again. But one thing I did want to point out here is my associate objective, which is the earnings. If I go down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we are 26th in earnings, and so with that being said, we're basically locked in to get that associate sponsor bonus, regardless of what we do over the next 3 races I think we've got left. Yeah, 3 races. So we really want to try and get these last 2 races with a good result, so our sponsor prestige is pretty high. Let's go ahead and unfortunately make do with our poor decisions and take our really bad equipment and hopefully get a good result at Texas. It's practice. In practice, I did find a setup. Well, there's 2 that I was looking at. One I'm running has low downforce, and then there was a high downforce one. I was liking this low downforce one. Yeah, this thing's pretty damn quick for what it is. I was running, I know this time I ran a 30.2, but in practice I ran a 29.6, so. Damn it, dude, that's on me. I fucked up 3 and 4. Yeah, I think the car is going to be decently quick, especially in the draft. When I got in the draft, I was hella fast. At the end of the day, all you can do is kind of hope when you have such a crappy car that it actually stands up on race day. So I'll see you in the race, and hopefully we have a good one.
Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, and today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Samsung Radio Shack 500. Tell us about this track.
Finding the right spot to make a move at this track is tough, and doing it at the wrong time will cost you big in the form of body damage. A slip-up, even for a moment, can send you banging off the wall before you know it.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year, plus he did a great job filling in for Sterling Marlin at some Cup runs.
Brett Bodine got his only Winston Cup victory at the Old North Wilkesboro track in 1990.
It has been a decade since Brett has visited Victory Lane, and he definitely wants to get back there.
The Hills Brothers car comes into this race hoping to turn his success around at a speedway track.
Yeah, I really feel bad for those guys this season. They come to these tracks and work so hard, but they just never seem to get the car just right.
I think we've got a good car under us. I really just kind of screwed up qualifying. You have some slow cars up front. You see Jeff Gordon and Mark Martin on the front row. Not being able to replicate a 29.6 that I ran kind of sucked. So, yeah, let's go get them and have a good race, shall we? Not a very good start. Damn. Yeah, the engine power really makes those starts really, really tough. Can't wait to get that engine power upgrade. So yeah, the one thing about Texas you do need to worry about is the AI do love to stick their nose right up under you, right when you least expect it. They're also extremely good at blocking. You can see Greg Biffle here. I'm gonna have to. Are you? God damn it! Are you serious? Yeah. So like I said, they're really good at blocking. I mean, the good news is that we'll just take fresh tires and it'll be what it'll be. They kind of get on like this train and yeah, good luck. Oh, I did a little bunny hop right there. It's almost like old Bristol used to be. You get stuck on that high side and you're just getting trained by everybody until somebody finally lets you in. But we'll take our 4 tires, we'll take our gas, and we'll go ahead and we'll go again.
We're starting in the back, so be careful and stay out of trouble.
That's always the plan, ain't it? Alright, let's go again. The good news is that does open up fuel strategy for us. I believe you usually need to do, what, 28 laps on the tank, but now that we've done 8, we can kind of shorten those up, which is good because with the way that this setup is, with the low downforce, I think we're going to get really loose. But yeah, you can see, even outside of the draft, once I get this car going, I'm actually pretty quick. It's just a matter of not getting murdered by somebody just closing the door on you on the inside. You see how late they move to block you. It's always a problem. He nearly did it again. Damn Greg Biffle, dude. I just need to get past Ken Schrader here. I need to get past all these guys in all honesty because I am hella fast compared to him. Oh my god. I hate when they do that shit. They don't give a fuck. They see they're on your quarter panel and they're just like, yep. Well, let's try and settle in here a little bit. I think I'm much quicker in the turns than these guys, even though this is a low downforce setup. So, yeah, so we've caught these guys again. I don't quite know how I'm going to find my way through them quite yet. Here, let's try and use Bodon as like a block on Kyle Petty. It's Kyle Petty. Oh! What the fuck? How is that my fault? Goddamn Kyle Petty. The fuck was that, man? Kyle Petty nearly causing a huge accident. I don't really know what to do with Kyle Petty, to be honest with you. Oh, Kyle. Yes, he has. I know I shouldn't be tapping him like that, but honestly, it's just, what an asshole. AI cars should have to pit in about like 5-10 laps as well.
Nothing damaged. Keep digging, buddy.
Yeah, this is the only problem with hidden traffic that you draft is I get into these corners so much quicker than these guys. There we go. This is what I want. I'm going to go right under Johnny Benson here. The double overtake. Turns 3 and 4. That's beauty.
You're down on fuel.
I'm happy to stay out as long as I can because at the end of the day, I'm still catching these guys. The longer I go now, the less I'll have to deal with worn tires later. I might be able to lead a lap, honestly, depending on when the leader goes in. Damn, dude, after that, I'm feeling the car's doing pretty good. I definitely think we're on for a top 30, maybe even better, depending on what happens in the pit stops and whatnot. Look at that. Exactly on the dot, 18.3. There will be a few cars that we pass that'll come back out in front of us, but hey, we're in 35th. And this isn't going to be good. Yeah, I'm just getting trained by some of these guys. It's not good. Oh, I'm sorry, Dale. I didn't actually mean to do that. What I'm trying to do is to let Dale Jarrett and Dale Jr. go at the same time, so this way this Dale can't hit me. Looks like these geniuses figured it out.
Halfway on fuel.
So we're halfway on gas now. Probably gonna need to come down lap 60-ish or so. Just say lap 60. Got some open track, just kind of racing myself. Some of the leaders, like Jimmy Johnson, will short pit around this time because their pit window's open. So the car ahead of Jeff Burton is Johnny Benson, who is for position. I've been running those guys down this entire stint. Yeah, this car doesn't feel too bad. I'm just kind of running my own race at the moment. Just kind of been making up time. Even with the worn tires, I've been carrying a lot of speed in the corners, and it's been fine because I can run my preferred line. Hopefully we have a good stop here. Not bad for having the fixed damage, 18.7. We're now on 34th. I'm really thinking that somebody blew up or something. Probably going to be 2 laps down by the time we get to the last lap. The way that the leader is closing on me. I got 10 laps to go to try and run Kyle Petty down. I don't know how many seconds he's up there. I think about like 4 or 5. Ooh, and we do have an engine failure, and it's Mark Martin. Alright, well that changes the game a little bit. Now if I get to Kyle Petty, it is a top 30. Only problem is I haven't really been catching him. Certainly if we can pull it off, that'd be an awesome finish for this team. Especially after just a absolutely awful race at Bristol. After this 3 and 4, I'm gonna... Okay, or I'll just let Dale Jr. go now. I don't know if you noticed, but he already did. Oh, uh-oh. I think that's Robbie Gordon with an engine failure. Top 30. Here we are. Not the way I thought I'd get it. We fought hard for a top 30. I love that. That is a good feeling. You know, to come back, get a good race result after what was just a dreary Bristol race. Top 30, I'll take it. Not a full payday, but hey, can't complain about this one. Listen, crew chief, I'm fucking trying, right, man? Top 30 could have been a little bit better.
Changes were pretty scarce.
To be honest, I'm a little surprised that we didn't have more leaders. It just goes to show that with the right setup and the right strategy, you can really dominate a NASCAR Winston Cup race.
After I qualified 43rd, I started to have my doubts. We did have speed in the car. I think I really could have gotten like closer to top 25 had I just not slammed the wall on consecutive in-laps, but you know, can't really complain about top 30 at this point in the career. Didn't really make any major rivals. As you can see, a lot of these guys went way down. Even missing our secondary sponsor bonus, still made almost 100K from this race, so that's great. Looking at the race stats, after bumping me out of the way, Dale Jr. went on to win that race. Jeff Gordon had most laps led, though. It's unfortunate because he finished in second. Tony Store in third. And you can see that Dale Jarrett and Ryan Newman round out the top 5. Not really any surprising finishers. You know, everybody's kind of really where you'd think they would be, except for me being in 30th. At the end of the day, it is what it is. We'll take our money and go home. This is kind of a really important week for us. If we go ahead, we get a good result at Talladega, we might be able to do that engine department upgrade in 3 days or 3 races. Going to the garage, we've got a good chassis, got a great engine, got a good body. So what we're going to do here, this does give you just 1 more point of downforce, but the problem is it's much more expensive. Like, it's 98K to overhaul in 2 races, but it's only 46K to repair it. Go ahead and repair that. As for the engine, let's see, does give it a little bit more durability, but still not really worth it. We'll go ahead and repair that bad boy. For the chassis, I would want to use just whatever chassis at Talladega, because tire wear is not bad. It's not like you really need a tire grip. But the race after is Martinsville, and Martinsville is probably going to go a lot like Bristol did. We'll kind of keep it as it is. We'll pocket our money. Sponsorship news, just to show you now that we only have 2 races left. We're at 57 prestige, and I think it's 60 is where we need to be in order to get the next echelon sponsors. Nice happiness, 69 happiness, nice, 63, 58. So that'll do it for today's episode. Appreciate you tuning in again. You know, if you like the video, you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe, or just like the video so this way it pops up in your recommended. But as for today, thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye for now.